Hey, what's going on, everybody? I haven't made a video in so long, and it's good to be back. It's really hard to get videos out, but I'm going to be more consistent. Making YouTube videos about video games. Video games are my passion, so I thought I'd just jump back in without an introduction. And today was interesting. We had a Nintendo Direct, another Nintendo Direct, and another year has gone by and no Metroid Prime 4. I'm starting to lose hope at this point. Like, where is it? We saw it back in 2017 when they announced Metroid uh, Samus Returns on the 3DS. The 3DS is dead now, for all intents and purposes. It's got some releases, I think, but by and large, it's dead. That was back in 2017, and well, I'm getting ahead of myself. So first, I was gonna briefly talk about each game that was announced and just give my thoughts on it and whether or not I'm interested or not in said game. I pretty much wrote down all the games I'm interested in on this. If I left one out, let me know. So they first started out the press conference or the direct with a new Fire Emblem game, Fire Emblem Engage. Slate to come out near my birthday, January 20th, mine the 22nd. So I'll probably be getting that. I mean, probably, I'm going to be getting that when it comes out because I love Fire Emblem. Not gonna lie, I have not beaten Awakening or Three Houses. I need to get on those and Echoes on the 3DS. I've not beaten those games, so I need to really, brush up on my Fire Emblem. I think the last one I played was the one on Game Boy Advance. I love the franchise, but they aren't very short games, so especially being an adult, it's kind of hard to try to beat those games. But I will finish those games so I can go ahead and jump right into Echoes. Xenoblade 3 DLC got announced. I've not picked up Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'll probably pick it up during Black Friday. Not gonna lie, I love the Xenoblade series. It looked awesome. I know there was some mixed reviews when 3 came out just recently. Not everybody absolutely loved it like the first two games. It looked like more of the same. I think that's why I wasn't too excited about picking it up, but I will be getting it as soon as I'm able to, probably near Black Friday when it got a sale. But it did look nice. I thought that the DLC for the game looked awesome, and it's Xenoblade, so you can't go too wrong. If you already like Xenoblade like me, you're gonna like this game. You're gonna probably like the DLC anyway, so good on them. They showed off a weird one. It was Fist of the North Star shadowboxing. Why is this a thing? I don't know why they did this. This was a weird combination, like aerobics and Kenshiro, and even on the trailer, he was like, and Jagi joins the craziness. I'm like, not saying that Fist of the North Star isn't famous, but it's not like a household name like Dragon Ball Z as far as anime. So him saying Jagi as if people know who that was. And the show is not a very family oriented show. There's rape and pillaging in that show. I love the show. I love Fist of the North Star, but it's just weird that they thought it'd be okay to merge these two with Kenshiro punching and doing shadow box moves. It was weird. It was really weird. I'd like to see some gameplay footage of it, more gameplay footage of it. And I guess you use it to beat the ruffians up inside the wasteland. Look pretty interesting, but if you want a Fist of the North Star game, just get the Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise game that came out on PS4. It's dirt cheap, and it's amazing. So if you want a Fist of the North Star game, I would probably go with that option. Who knows? Maybe this game will be the best game ever made. I don't know. Maybe the best rhythm dance game that's ever been made. I don't know. Who's to say? So they also showed off Front Mission remakes. I thought those looked pretty good. They're not directly made by Square, but they look pretty decent. I'm pretty sure Square's probably supervising, overseeing to make sure that the game goes according to what it's supposed to and goes, whatever. It looked good. It looked decent. I never played Front Mission before. I played it on emulator before. I ain't gonna lie. I played on emulator before. I know it was on the PlayStation. Never really got a chance to play in Front Mission, so I'll play it now on the Switch. And I'll probably go back and play the other games as well, because it's awesome. It's like a strategy robot game. You put new parts on them and stuff like that. That's right up my alley. So I definitely will be checking it out whenever it comes out. I forgot what the date was. I should have wrote it down, but whatever. Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm. Looked okay, looked decent, looked alright, I love Final Fantasy. I like the music of Final Fantasy. Not necessarily think I would play a whole game with nothing but Final Fantasy rhythm based in it. I don't know. If it was like dirt cheap on the eShop one day, I'd probably end up getting it. It looked decent. So then also we got some Sparks of Hope footage. I guess about to come out soon. So I didn't really play the first Rabbids Mario Kingdom game. I haven't really gone through it yet. I think one of these times I probably might just go ahead and play it, but who knows. A lot of this direct consisted of stuff that we already know about. So I guess it was just like a reminder direct about games that are about to come out, which is fine, but that's going to be like a running theme throughout most of this direct. There's a lot of games that we already know that's coming. That's like right around the corner. Now we have some surprises, which I'll get into in a little bit. Like we had, they showed off some Mario Party stuff, like as far as Nintendo 64 expansion, for the Nintendo 64 service on, the Switch. You got Mario Party 3 coming, Mario Party 2, Mario Party 1. You got Pilot Wings, which is a favorite of mine. I love the soundtrack in that game. I always loved playing that game as a kid. You got Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, which I'll definitely play. You got 1080 Snowboarding. I think more people should know more about that game. That was a really fun snowboarding game on an N64. My brother used to play that game a whole lot. Got Excite Bike 64. And that would have been all cool if these games are like added today or next month or by the end of the year, but it's going to be gradual over the course of time. So these are your Nintendo 64 games that are coming. So like no Duke Nukem 0 Hour. That's a personal favorite of mine. That was pretty much it. But they did drop a bombshell. I would say this is like the first bombshell that they dropped, which was GoldenEye is coming to the Switch, the original for Nintendo 64, and it's going to support online. That's amazing. That's awesome, because I know we had the remake on the Wii, and it also came to PS3. I think it also came to Xbox 360. And that game was awesome. I think it added a lot of improvements. I actually like that game a whole lot, and I play it quite often. I just feel a lot of people miss the original, and I'm not sure how they got the license. Maybe Nintendo and Rare are back talking again. Who knows? Maybe they'll go back to Nintendo, not back like exclusively, but maybe they'll start making games for Nintendo again, like making like an official third Banjo-Kazooie game, not counting Nuts and Bolts. I'm sorry. So that was also like the first bombshell that they dropped. Got a new thing called Pikmin Bloom, sort of like Pokemon meets Pikmin, like Pokemon Go meets Pikmin. You go around, real life with your little phone, and you plant Pikmin and stuff like that. I thought that looked pretty cool. Pikmin 4 got announced. I respect Pikmin, but I've never really sat through a whole Pikmin game. I played the original on GameCube. I never played 2. I never played 3. Maybe I'll get into it. I don't know. It's just Pikmin never. I love the music in Pikmin. Don't get me wrong. I love the music, love the aesthetic, but it's never been a game that's actually like grabbed me enough for me to sit down and play through a whole game. Who knows? Maybe I'll sit down, play the first 3, and then jump into 4. It always looked interesting to me. I don't have any history with Pikmin as far as personal experience with the game, but I do respect and I like the soundtrack. I like the music in Pikmin. Showed off some Bayonetta 3 footage. Looked interesting. They're gonna have some more. I think it's up now on their channel where you can watch more footage of Bayonetta 3. I'm already getting it. It's coming out. I believe it's October 28th. I think it is. So that game, huge Bayonetta fan. Play the first 2. Love them. Going to get the third one. Love Platinum Games. Well, there's nothing more to say. Sifu is coming to the Switch. I did not expect this at all. I did not think that the Switch could do Sifu, but apparently it can. And it's not even a cloud version. It's going to be the whole game. It'll probably have some slowdown or maybe some frame, drop or whatever. Maybe not as detailed as the PS4 or PS5, especially the PS5 version. But Sifu is coming to the Switch, so now you can take Sifu on the go. I love that game. Game is awesome. I haven't beaten it yet, but that game is addictive, and I need to jump back into Sifu because I actually miss playing that game. Got some Crisis Core footage, which I'm looking forward to. Love the original Crisis Core on the PSP. I actually finished that game recently, and I can't wait for that game to come out. It looks amazing. We got some Resident Evil Cloud footage. We got Resident Evil 2, 3 Remake, Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil 7, all coming to cloud gaming for the Nintendo Switch. That's pretty cool. I guess I just feel like if you are interested in these games, chances are you either have them on a PlayStation or Xbox or PC. Like, you have them, if you're interested in these games like me, chances are you already have these games. And in my case, multiple times. I got 2 and 3 on my PS4. and on my PC, and on my Xbox. So yeah, there you go. But you can take it on the go with you now because cloud gaming, you know, can take it with you. It's pretty cool. So you know, you got those games. That's an option, which I find pretty cool. But I kind of do feel like if you love Resident Evil, you probably already own these games. So it's up to you if you want them or not. Let's see. They also have some Mario Kart 8 DLC, which is always welcome. That's pretty cool. Again, these are things we probably already knew about, so there was nothing really to write home about this direct. Had a Tales of Symphonia remaster that's coming to Switch. I can't wait for that. Love the original Symphonia on the GameCube. This game already got re-released though, but I guess it's like a remaster. I don't know. It looked good. I'll play Symphonia again. Kind of hard to go back to Symphonia when you have Tales of Arise on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, you know, but you know, it is what it is. I'm glad they're remaking it though. Got Kirby Return to Dreamland remake. I got that on the Wii as well. I'll get this one. It looks different, looks real colorful. It's got little borders around Kirby, like a black outline, kind of like the 3DS version of Smash Brothers, you know, for the 3DS, kind of like that. I kind of feel like that's what the inspiration came from, but I do love Kirby, don't get me wrong, but I feel like we've had a lot of Kirby lately. We've had Star Allies and the Forgotten Lands and no DLC for the Forgotten Lands. I find that kind of odd. And we're getting another Kirby game. It's kind of like Triple Deluxe. So I'm not getting it. I'm guilty. It's my fault because I like Kirby enough that I'm going to get another game, even though I'm just complaining to you now that we get too much Kirby. But whatever. And the last thing that they showed off is that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 finally has its official title, which is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Can't wait. Looked awesome. They showed off some gameplay. Well, not some gameplay, but just showed some cutscenes. Link with long hair. I think he had a beard. I don't know. It looked like he had a beard. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it looked interesting. I thought it looked amazing. Shigeru Miyamoto made a guest appearance. We were talking about Pikmin, talking about the Mario movie coming out next year. That's great. I'd have been happier if he showed off a new Mario game, to be honest with you, but that's just me. Where's Metroid Prime 4? Where is it? I've been sitting, I feel like Linus in the pumpkin patch, just waiting for this game to emerge. Like, why? I did some digging. I know that they scrapped the old project and they're still hard at work. Like they built it, like they had a project, then they scrapped it, and now they're working on another project for Metroid Prime 4. Like the original game of what it was that got announced back in 2017, I don't think that's the game we're getting. We're getting something completely different. I think at one point they say Platinum was making it, and now they said they got Retro Studios making it, and maybe both of them are making it now. I don't know what's happening. They haven't even given us an announcement. Nothing at all. Like where is it? We got Metroid Dread. I'm happy about that, but I hope it's not the same thing where it's like this game gets announced and then it just goes away for years and years and we don't see it for like another 12, 13 years since its announcement. I don't want that to happen, but who knows? I was disappointed. If I had to give this for Metroid, I was disappointed. And, you know, they didn't promise us anything, so I can't hold them to that standard and say, well, you promised us Metroid Prime 4. Like, they never promised us anything. It's that it's been years. It's been 18, 19, 20, 20. It's been 5 years since they announced that game. 5 years. The game should have been out by now. It's starting to reach, like, Duke Nukem Forever legacy status, you know what I mean? But, overall, if I had to give this, because they showed some awesome other games, I couldn't cover everything because there was a lot of games that showed off. If I had to give this a score, I give it a B-. I give it a B- because there's a lot of stuff that we know about. Hell no, you know what? I'm giving it a C+. It's a C+ because they showed off a lot of stuff we already know about. They didn't really announce any bombshells. I'm excited about Fire Emblem, but we've been getting a lot of Fire Emblem lately. And you know, if they had dropped Metroid, I probably would have given this thing like an A. Like, that's it. But no Metroid. Another direct and no Metroid. What's going on with Metroid Prime 4 Nintendo? Anyway, I just want to drop this video because I haven't made one in a while and I kind of miss it. But I want to try to post some more stuff, some more reviews, some more gaming stuff, all that stuff, and stuff. And if you like the video, leave me a like and share it, watch it, all that stuff. I'll be out. I think Sony's doing one later today, like the state of play. I'm gonna cover that too, to see what they got up their sleeve. Anyway, this has been Adorable Ant, Anthony. Like the video, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.